They say the Mabari is clever enough to speak and wise enough to know not to. Tell me, my friend, does this saying apply to you? Are you capable of speech and simply choose not to speak? Sometimes I think the world would be a much friendlier place if we could learn some things from animals. Nothing in the animal kingdom can match the worst qualities of humanity.
Let's take a look at our side quests really quick.
Blast and damnation!
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Let's head to Tapster's. Talk to the young lady's father about taking her back. Oh.
What are you looking at, stranger? I could be. What business is it of yours? I have no daughter. Could be you met a castless whore claiming she was once mine.
Oh, I'm the monster, not the castless wretch that killed my daughter with his brat. I've got a family and a reputation to protect. I'm not letting one stupid girl drag us all down.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone.
Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
I've been trying. It's not as easy as I thought.
Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that...
Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
You're back. I thought you weren't coming. What did he say? Both of us? I don't believe he said that. I've never heard him refer to my son as anything but trash. He calls him it. But maybe... maybe Mother convinced him. Or you did. Oh, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. If this were a story, my son would grow to manhood and pledge himself as a knight in your service. When he grows up, I will send him to you. I promise.
So you're the one who killed Jarvia. Do you know what you've done? Jarvia was no paragon, but she looked after her own. Even the nobles wouldn't cross her. If you think we're gonna let you waltz around like you own the place, you're wrong. For Jarvia! Attack!
We will need to fight shortly. Killing yourself would have more dignity, no?
Finally, we get to the good part.
Before dying, please! Aha, a point.
As you say.
Picked up quite a few side quests. Oh. Actually.
Oh, blast.
Yes.
The Kunare mentioned something of equality when we last spoke.
I said that all were equal under the Qun, yes.
What of humans? Surely they would not be as equal as others?
All who accept the Qun have their place as any other. In the lands we occupy, even the elves have come to embrace this concept.
And if this place is at the bottom?
If that is where one belongs, then that is where one should be.
The Kunare are a very practical people, Sten.
It is as I have always said, but I thank you.
And yeah, I gave Sten the champion specialization too. Usually I make his special, either his second specialization, either a berserker or a reaver. Excuse me. If I burp a little bit, I apologize. I'm just drinking water makes me a little burpy. Someone on the proving ground could have it.
If you're looking for seats, speak with a guardsman.
This way.
We need to fight shortly.
Coin on them takes the
Now the fun part. Yes.
As you say, gladly watching
You will squish satisfyingly beneath my foot.
No mercy.
You performed as I expected.
Our path of destruction.
Well, we got that back. Sorry about the mess, folks.
I wish to say that it has been pleasant fighting at the Kunare's side.
I feel the same. You are a remarkable construct, Kadan. A warrior to be feared.
No more than the Kunare, surely. The way it strikes down its foes, marvelous.
I smile each time you roar a battle cry, knowing our foes tremble.
I could watch you fight all day long. The skill you display, the form, how the light plays on its muscles. I mean, yes, well done with the fighting.
You as well.
Right.
Get a room, you two. That's probably what Birch is thinking.
Vashaden.
Yes.
Right now, Birch is going. Get a room, you two.
Grey Wardens endorse anarchy in Orzammar. Support Lord Harrowmont and his stand for true Dwarven values.
Thank you for your service.
You have House Dace's thanks.
All be aware that the Grey Wardens have aligned with Lord Balin. Be not afraid to follow suit.
The Warden has joined with Balin. We can't allow it.
You shall not touch me! You have forced my hand!
Yes.
Ah, this really gets the blood pumping. I love this game.
Feathered fiend.
Yes. As you say.
Huh. Something's got Luna all upset.
Of course.
Okay, I think she's calmed down. Sounds like she wanted to get into the garbage. She's always begging to be let into the garbage.
You found it. Warden, you have my gratitude. You're a bright spot in an otherwise dark time.
Let's see.
Yes.
Lord Harrowmont, furious at the Grey Warden's interference, claims no one can stop his plans to strip Orzammar's defenses, say insiders. Orzammar questions Lord Balin's ability to win the throne without Grey Warden assistance. Can he rule without them as well?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm pretty... If you play as the Dwarven noble and still help Balin take the throne, then, you know, either as kind of a no hard feelings, or you don't forgive him, but you recognize that maybe he is what's best for Orzammar, then he built a great big statue in your honor anyway, and you could argue that he's only doing that for because of politics. It would make him look bad otherwise, but still.
Have you seen my lunch? It's a piece of lichen bread with a spread of old cheese and shredded dried meat. I'm only asking because you never know who's going to get hungry. Right. Best in the trade, you know. I've worked...
Let's... Ooh, I meant to go back to the palace. Back there. Whoops. Yeah, we're about to get to the part where this part of the main quest really turns into a marathon.
Questions arise regarding Lord Balin's impending marriage to a casteless commoner. Favoritism to the casteless suspected.
And see, this is the difference between Celine and Balin and someone like Celine, because... Oh, just a sec.
Lord Harrowmont, furious at the Grey Warden's interference,
never mind.
claims no one can stop his plan.
Is that, you know, Prince Balin has a castless girlfriend, and of course that makes everyone go, oh my goodness, the scandal! You favor the castless? And he's pretty much like, yeah, I got a castless girlfriend, and I'm gonna marry her, and she's gonna be my queen. I'm gonna help the castless. So what? Whereas Celine was just like, I don't like elves. I'm just as racist as the rest of you, and burns down the alienage to show how much she hates elves.
Well, you've simply outdone yourself. They're talking all over the city about how someone finally went through Dusttown and slaughtered the Carta like Genlocks. It's a little late to trouble yourself now. You have done the city a great service. I promise as soon as I take the throne, I will send the troops you need.
And you can also argue that he's only helping the castless because he's got a castless girlfriend, but still, it's more than what Celine ever did for the elves.
Unfortunately, I cannot say when. While many Dashers appreciate my ending Jarvia's threat, Harrowmont still holds great loyalty. We need something more dramatic to shift the balance. What do you know of the Paragon Branca? She is the only Paragon in 4 generations, and she turned her back on her responsibilities. A Paragon is like an ancestor born in this time. If she returned, her vote would outweigh the entire assembly. Anyone with her support could take the throne unchallenged. She had an entire house with her, dedicated to her protection. With the number of ruins still intact, they could last for a long time. And Harrowmont is looking as well. It's too risky to assume she's dead only to have him take credit for finding her. I was hoping you could use your legendary charm to persuade her that the rightful king should take the throne. However, if the deep roads have addled her wits, it might be best she not return before the kingship is decided. I would never say that. She is a paragon. It is my duty to protect her. On the other hand, we must respect her decisions. Should she prefer to stay in the deep roads rather than help her rightful king take the throne, we must assist her. By any means necessary. I did not know her personally. 2 years ago, I was still considered a child, not one to consort with Orzammar's finest. From what I hear, her intellect was unrivaled, but the social graces were beneath the notice of one so gifted. I was hoping you could use your However, if the deep roads have... then we will both go down in history as a Paragon's saviors. So far, my men have traced Branca to Caridin's Cross, an ancient crossroad lost to the Darkspawn 4 centuries ago. Her trail ends there. Perhaps with your warden's expertise, you can find what my men could not. You must enter the deep roads through the mines. To protect the city, that's the only path we leave open. Caridin's Cross lies many miles deep into the tunnels. It was once a main thoroughfare, but before Branca, no one had stepped foot there in generations. You have my thanks. Seek her in Caridin's Cross. I will try to delay the vote until you return.
So yeah, we gotta go. A Paragon could swear the vote towards either candidate, and In fact, you can actually kind of screw over the person you've been helping. Because, it's like, once you get the support of a Paragon, then, it's like, oh, you can say, oh, the Paragon actually wanted me to support the other person. And, yeah. Like, I could give the crown to Harriman instead and be like, sorry, Balin. And vice versa.
Lord Harrowmont, furious at the Grey Warden's interference, claims no one...
Pretty sure he should repeat dialogue at this point.
News of the hour. Balin promises radical changes that will offend the ancient paragons. Have our traditions no value?
So yeah, the next part is going into the Deep Roads, and it's a marathon. The Deep Roads are bigger than the Fade, bigger than pretty much. It's long, it's whatever.
There you are. I thought I'd spoken to a Grey Warden, but for some reason I chalked it up to the drink. I know you're down here to look for Branka. And, I need to ask a favor. I'm still her husband. More than that, I'm the only one who cares about her as a person. Not some symbol to leave in the deep roads where she can't offend anyone. I know what Branka wanted, and how she was looking. You presumably know everything Balin scouts have discovered about where she disappeared. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Branka. Otherwise, good sodding luck. It's the Deep Roads. I'll kill Darkspawn. Outside of that, what difference does it make? Branka was a brilliant girl, but half the time she'd add 2 and 2 and make it 50. You want to find her, you need someone who knows how she thinks. I'm not some sodding elf maiden who sits around and waits for a passing hero to solve my problems. I'm a bloody warrior. I mean to get her back. And you wouldn't be down here if you weren't trying for the same thing. Branka was looking for the Anvil of the Void. Might have been the most important invention in Orzammar's history. The smith Caridin built it. And with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Branka planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caridin's cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years. If we're going, let's get moving. Branka's not gonna sodding find herself.
Pigeon crap.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Yes.
So, we're gonna head back, we're gonna head right on into the Deep Roads. Next time.